Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Plant-Based Sweetheart. My name is Mary, and today I have my results for my 5th round of Rice Mini. 5th round, yes, you heard right. So if you've been here for a while, then you know I've done it 4 rounds at this point, but the last two, rounds 3 and 4, did not go so well. And that is because mentally I was not ready. I was kind of using the Rice Mini to punish myself, if you will. Kind of like I didn't do so well. I fell off track and I need to do a Rice Mini, punishment for you. And it didn't work out. Like I couldn't make it. I did it a few days and that was it. And that defeats the whole point of what I'm doing. I'm trying to make starch solution my lifestyle, the way I eat. So a mini should not be a punishment rather than if I've hit a plateau, that kind of stuff. Not so much like, you've been bad, time out for you. And this time around, round 5, there was a lot that was different, and I lost even more weight than I ever have on the other minis, and I will share why. One is that it's summer. So it's hot. I live in California in the San Fernando Valley. If you know all about the 818 and the heat, then shout out to you. You know what I'm talking about. It is hot, okay? It's so hot. So from the heat, I'm naturally sweating more, causing me to drink more water. So that plays a big factor because I went from drinking half a gallon to almost a whole gallon a day because I'm so freaking hot. So that has helped move things along, if you know what I mean. And the second one is if you've watched my other videos, then you know that I have done a little more research because I needed help, and I have the tapping solution book, which I did, I think, like a small review on it. And so I read it and I realized I've used tapping in the past to help me get through my anxiety, but I've never used it for weight loss. And yes, I've tried many things over and over and over, and I realized is that I need to work on the mental part of this because I know what I need to eat, but why do I fall off track? And what happens is that I'm not fixing what's going on in here, things that have happened in the past that trigger me in the future. And so I've been digging deep, trying to, sort through things. And honestly, tapping has really helped me. I put so much pressure on myself, so I've learned to take it meal by meal. Even starting this Rice Mini, I told myself, okay, it's 10 days long, but if you don't get to 10 days, it's okay. One meal at a time, one tapping session at a time. So basically, I set my alarm for an hour before I go to work, and I tapped to start my day. And then before I ate, I tapped. If something stressed me out while I'm standing there, I'm just like tapping, talking about it until I've calmed myself, my mind and my body, so that it doesn't trigger me to go make the wrong choices. And honestly, that has been a big, big deal. Like it has played a big part into making it to day 10 and seeing a huge weight go down. I forgot to share, if you watched my the 3 and 4, I combined them together. I put on some weight, okay, and it was like 264. I was at 259. I was in the 50s, like that was my goal. And then I gained 5 pounds, and then unfortunately I gained more, another 5. So I was at 274 before I started this. And I can't believe how much weight I've lost, but like I said, it's not just about weight for me, it's about bringing my cholesterol down, my fatty liver down. And my husband and I are going to go through IVF soon. So it's a combination. Like, I just really need to get healthy. And the starch solution is not a diet, it's a lifestyle. And it's something I'm adjusting to still now because, I'm 40. It's like undoing many years of making bad choices. So, so yeah, back to tapping. Tapping has helped me with my mental state of mind, which I never worked on before. Yeah, I ate well, I did everything, and then, okay, that's over with, and then back to starch solution, and then something happens and I'm triggered and I'm making a bad choice. I never worked on the mental, and seeing that working on the mental state has made a significant change. I'm going to continue on working with it, and if this is something that resonates with you, please let me know. Comment below. Think about it. Like, think about how many times you've tried something and maybe you made it, but then once you were done, you just fell off. Like, this will make sense. You really have to. It's not just your body. It's not just about losing weight. It's also about taking care of your mental health. I think it is the key to everything. Once you sort it out through everything, I think you can see great results in all aspects of your life. So yeah, that'll be my TED Talk for today. That's one other thing that I did that was major for me. And I'm trying to think. Oh, here's another one. So before, of course, I would do 50-50 rice and non-starchy vegetables, and that was great and dandy. But what I did different this time is I doubled up on the vegetables. So I had more volume of vegetables versus rice, even though in the mini the rule says do half and half. But I just went that extra mile so that I nourish my body with more veggies than I did rice. And it's okay if you're new to this, it's okay to just do 50-50. I'm just saying I did that for me because I wanted to see what happens, and the results speak for themselves. So those are a few of the things I did differently this time around that helped me tremendously. So I know you guys are curious. Like I said, I started off at 274 and I am now 264. So I'm back to where I left off from round 3 and 4. So my next goal is to get from 264 to 259. Again, I'm not trying to make this all about numbers. I'm not, but my small goal was to get to the 50s, and I really want that for myself, and I'm going to make it happen. So what is my next strategy here? So I don't know if this happens to you guys. After doing a mini, sometimes I find myself a little lost. Like, I kind of get lost, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because now I can eat fruit again. Now I can have beans again. And it's like, then I start thinking about all these recipes. And sometimes that's what derails me again, believe it or not. It's like crazy. So this time around, I have a plan of action, and I'm taking a break from rice. I'm going to do a few days, maybe like 2 to 3 days, adding potatoes. I've been over potatoes for quite some time, but I kind of miss them. So I'm going to do obviously 50-50 with the potatoes for a few days, and definitely add back some fruits, like 2 servings a day, and then give it a rest again. And I'm thinking of doing like 3 days of the rice mini again, and then 3 days off, just alternating, so that I keep kind of like shocking my body per se. And so it's not the same thing and then you hit that plateau. I don't want to hit that plateau, because I always get discouraged, and I don't want to do that. And like I said, I'll also still be tapping. So My plan is 3 days on maximum weight loss or regular, doesn't matter. I'm just going to take it how my body responds. And like I said, I'm taking one meal at a time, but it's good to plan ahead. And then do strictly 3 days of a mini, and then 3 days off and back to starch solution. That is my plan. I'm going to see how it works, and I'll have an update on that, and I'll let you guys know if I saw, you know, when it comes to weight. I can't tell you my cholesterol and all that because I haven't done blood work yet. Eventually I will, but I will let you guys know how it felt to have like 3 days of strictness, like of the mini, and then 3 days of just regular starch solution or maximum weight loss. I'll let you guys know how it goes, and that's pretty much it. So in total, I've lost 10 pounds. I'm like beyond ecstatic. I honestly, my hopes for this was just to make it to day 10. It wasn't even about the number because, like I said, I wanted to just focus on one meal at a time, one day at a time, and I can't believe that I lost 10 pounds. So if this is something you've been struggling with, be kind to yourself. Be kind, because you're doing your best. And just remember, like me, one meal at a time, one day at a time. And work on your mental state. Make sure, check in with yourself. See, is there something bothering you that has nothing to do with food? Maybe it's your kids, your husband, I don't know. Quarantine is getting to you. Check in with your mental health and make sure you're okay. And if you're not okay, talk to somebody, get some help, and it will make a difference. And it doesn't have to be so hard, I felt like with the tapping, it just made things a little smoother. Of course, I'm not saying it was perfect. I did hit those days where I'm like, oh, I'm so over eating rice. I forgot about that, let me tell you. On those days, I found that because it was hot, one, I was not hungry. And I want to say I'm not promoting intermittent fasting here. It's something I do, you don't have to do. However, I find that on days where I extended my fasting because I was over eating rice and it was hot, I let myself go until I couldn't, so that when I did have that meal, it was like out of this world amazing, and I was kind of like back to normal, I was like, all right, I miss my rice. So yeah, that is all I have to say, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And I've noticed I have new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. And for my oldies, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting. And if you haven't subscribed, this is your first time, please click the subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds. And hit like, share, comment below, let me know what you think, and I will talk to you guys soon. I have a lot of delicious recipes coming your way. Thanks for watching again.